You see this guy here staring back at you?
Yeah?
That's your toughest opponent. Every time you get into the ring, that's who you're going against.
The problem is you, and you don't want to fix it.
People not understanding that your biggest enemy is you. My whole book is about you battling yourself. People don't understand it's you against you. The only person that gets in your way is you.
People will start believing.
I don't give a shit what people say. I never did, I never do. I told you before the fight I was the shit. I'm telling you right now I'm the shit. What people say does not matter to me, because whatever you do in life, good or bad, there's always going to be somebody. You know what I mean? So I don't give a shit.
I'd say one of the strongest mental frames that has got me through my hardest times is thinking this will be the story that I will one day tell.
Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right. Love a little more, hate a little less. You have no idea what you're capable of doing. Make up your mind today, you're going to figure it out.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem.
You just eliminate all external distractions, and that's what's going on, and just focus on the process itself and enjoying it every single day. Chopping wood, carrying water. Greatness is not meant for a few chosen people. It's meant for those who persistently pursue their dreams every day and make that choice when they wake up.
When he told me discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, you could be successful.
If you think about the difference between winners and losers, winners define themselves by what they made happen, and losers define themselves by what happened to them.
Every day I demand more from myself than anybody else could humanly expect. I'm not competing with somebody else, I'm competing with what I'm capable of. My number one competition is me. It's always you versus you. You gotta be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in the consistent daily hard work, because that gains success. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can do it. You versus you.
You should be a monster. He said you should be a monster, you should be ruthlessly ambitious, and then learn how to control it.
Every fucking day I wake up and I don't want to do some shit. I'm like, okay, man, do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could, but you didn't? So it's perform without purpose. You have to learn how to get up and do shit when you ain't got no fucking 5K, no 10K, nothing. Nothing exists. Your life fucking sucks. You're in the fucking dungeon. But guess what, I'm still going to get it. Because when that time comes, because the time is going to come, when that purpose is there, you'll be ready.
There's somebody watching this right now and you smoking and you just sitting in your room and you just thinking everything is just gonna be handed to you. But I'm here to let you know, bro, you can't get nothing in this life unless you work for it. Put that blunt down right now. I don't care if you laughing, you got off work, none of that. You ain't worked hard enough. Put that joint down, put that drink down until you get your work done, until you elevate your life. Cause you ain't seen this yet. You ain't touched the amount of dollars you wanna touch. So why the hell you think you able to reward yourself with smoking drinks and partying and doing all this other stuff? No, we ain't got time to party. We got time to work. Party comes later. I told myself if I had to work till I'm 50, I'll party when I'm 51. They don't understand that type of mentality, motivation, and hustle. This don't come with just smoking weed and sitting in your room. This comes with hard work, dedication, motivation, inspiration to get out of your situation. Take patience.
So you have to have goals in life. You can't just expect everything to knock on your door.
Nobody, absolutely nobody, gives a fuck about you as much as you're gonna have to give a fuck about yourself. Nobody cares about you as much as they need to care to fix your life. Even your parents, even your friends, even all the people who think they care about you, they care about you. Yeah, sure, there may be 2 or 3 people on the planet who genuinely care about you, but nobody is gonna come to your bed, drag you out of bed, drag you to a job, force you to work hard, go and get you a hot bitch and go and buy you a Ferrari. Nobody is going to do that for you. You are never going to have any of the things you want if you do not get them yourself. Nobody cares about you enough to do it for you. This is absolutely true.
You always want to blame other people. You want to hold other people to the fire, but you're not holding yourself to the fire. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, why are you only giving 50%? What's wrong with you? You need to put yourself on punishment.
Just do it or shut the fuck up. You got your little plan, lock in, do that shit. Don't tell nobody your plans, pop out silent.
All the time, every time, stay positive, believe in yourself, follow your dreams, chase your dreams. The haters, because be hating, they're going to hate. You can't let that stop or cloud your dreams or you can't let that get in the way of your vision, bro.
Everybody gets their chance, look. Everybody's gonna get their chance. Whether you play ball, whether you play football, whether you box, whether you wrestle, whether you fucking swim, whether you wanna be the next fucking Michael Phelps, you wanna be the next track star, you wanna be the next fucking guy that races cars and shit. If you wanna design the best car, design the next phone, design the next big laptop, the next shoe, the next sock, the next pants, the next fucking hat, everybody's gonna get their turn, literally. And I want everybody to acquire this knowledge and acquire this hope. Everybody will get their turn. While you speak to the world and craving and ambition and wanting anything is the way to speak to the world. If you want something so bad and you speak it into power, you wish it into power, it's gonna happen. I'm firsthand, and I firsthand will tell you that.
I always knew the answer to everything is raw action.
Yeah.
The answer to everything has always been raw action. My dad had a tweet about this. He said that raw action solves all. And he used to say this. I'll give you an example. If you're a farmer and you need rain for your crop and there's no rain, you can sit there and say there's no rain, we're all gonna starve. Or you can stand up and do a rain dance. Now, will your rain dance work? Perhaps not. You have to do something. Raw action solves. So when I was broke, I was never like, I'm poor, what do I do? It was, I'm poor, I have to do something. If I was broke, I'd go for a run. That's why I was such a great fighter. If I was broke, I'd sit there and go, I'm actually poor. How do I make money? Dunno. Where can I get some cash? Dunno. What work can I do? Dunno. I'll just go for a run then. And I'd just go for a 3-mile run.
When I quit my 9-to-5 job, I only worked there for 28 days. I knew it wasn't for me. I quit my 9-to-5, and from the moment I stepped foot when I walked out, I went a year and a half straight of working towards where I am now. And then when I missed a day, I felt sick. Like, damn, nigga, you ain't doing enough. Nigga, how the fuck you manage to miss today when you know what the fuck you working towards?
You can't want the bells and whistles and not understand the sacrifices that come with it. The work that goes into building things, sometimes you gotta be hands-on until you don't have to be. And the grind that goes with that is one that's necessary.
Since when has it become not cool to try?
Man. Yeah. What you talking about? You're not used to it. Yeah. By the way, get used to it. It's called progression. It's called an elevator that's going up.
Bro, it's gonna be trials and tribulations where it's gonna test you to stop right here. And what's gonna separate you from everybody else is will you keep going or will you just stop?
Once I quit, I literally worked every single fucking day for a year and a half straight. And even when I missed a day, after that a year and a half straight, I felt like I fucking let myself down. And this man, God is my witness.
You need to sit there and realize, whoa. I have a few years of consciousness, and even less than that, I have a few short years as a young man, because age will damage you. I mean, if you're a millionaire when you're 60, it's not nearly as good as being a millionaire at my age. I became a millionaire at 28. So you need to realize you've got a few short years as a young man, you're wasting them.
Never get tired, bro. Never get tired, chat. Never, ever. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Y'all seen it happen here first. Word to my mother, you seen it happen here. They first.
Life will throw you a ton of curveballs. It's scary. But like, if you believe, man, you know, if you believe, and if you want it, and if you want to work hard enough for it, it can be so. Because there's no difference from me and you. I just really wanted this shit. I wanted it bad. I didn't want to be a failure. And nobody's a failure in this room. Don't ever think that. We can all win.
But just chase your dreams, bro. I remember a point in time when I couldn't think about affording something like this or being able to even drive something like this. And I can remember when I was at my lowest points, I was thinking about everything I could see myself doing and everywhere I could see myself going. And I just kept chasing that shit. So even when you at a point to where you don't have what you want in life, bro, envision yourself where you want to be and keep moving towards that goal until you get there. And one thing I'm gonna tell y'all young niggas is, bro, no matter what people put in front of you, no matter what the obstacles you have set in front of you, bro, you can always defeat them bitches, bro. Just have your mindset, stay optimistic, bro, and just realize anything is possible. I do these vlogs not to shit on people, but to inspire and motivate people and show people that come from my position or people that look at me and watch my videos, you can do this shit too. And I think the biggest thing I want y'all folks to remember is it don't matter, it's no age, it's no color, it's no gender on this shit, bro. If you see something for yourself, go chase that shit.
And really, it just comes down to you put your mind to it, you can do it. No job is too big. If you put your mind to it, you can do it, and just keep believing in God, and you'll get where you want to be.
Be up and at it, like, so much, like, with doing just anything, I be forgetting to go to sleep. Like, sleep for what? I gotta get this done. I gotta get this done. I gotta do this, gotta do that.
I have to go to the gym at least 30, 40 minutes, but this will make the difference in the end of the day, you understand? Believe in your capacities, work hard, dedicate yourself 100%, and dream. Believe all the time, believe that this is gonna be possible.
When you gonna stop letting nobody tell you about you? You're the one. You gonna make it. You're the dog. You gotta stop being soft, bro.
It's you versus you.
You gotta be the one to get up every morning, be disciplined, put in the consistent daily hard work, because that gains success. No coach, no trainer, no mentor, no boss can do it. You versus you.
I value myself enough to give 120% or don't do it.
I've lost in boxing, I've lost in life, I've lost in love, I've lost in family. Like, life is, you don't just win all the time, it's wins and losses. So you roll with the punches.
That's what life is based on, wins and losses. You gonna face that. You gonna fall, you gonna have losses. You gotta get up. You gotta get up, baby, and grind. You know what I'm saying? You got to, whatever it is. I watched that with my big homies growing up. I watched the richest dudes in my hood go broke 3 times and come back. You feel me? So when you come back, you just gotta make sure you never let go, baby.
You wanna lose, yes, everybody need to lose. You need to lose. That's when you learn structure. That's when you really, really, really learn. Stay down. That's when you really learn loyalty. That's when you really learn never give up. That's when you really learn faith. What faith means. Prosperity. That's when you really learn what those means. When you lose, you don't learn that by winning. You learn that by losing.
Once you understand all of the bad things and good things that come into your life are a perfect plan from God himself, you're going to be a lot less affected by the bad things. If something bad happens to you, it's part of God's plan. He knows what he's doing. In the end, you're going to be happy it happened. I often ask people, is there anything bad that's happened to you in the past at the time you were distraught about that you now wish didn't even happen? And truthfully, you're like, no, I'm kind of glad it all happened because of. So if you understand you're always going to get there eventually, why be upset about it now, right? If you know in a year from now you'll be glad it happened, why be upset about it happening now? You have to be cerebral enough about things.
As a youngin', you'll take your lumps. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn from them, but you gotta take your lumps. I feel like I learned so much about myself. Like, if you're a real competitor, you can take a loss. And to me, I took those lumps, I said, all right, I learned myself. I got back in the lab in the off season. I said, I promise you this next year I got something for your ass.
You walk out of this room, you owe yourself. I didn't get here making excuses. What changed? I changed. And I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day to become a victor and not a victim. Why? Because I owe it to myself.
You can do whatever you want. The world is yours. And I'm telling the young cats of our generation, don't discriminate against anybody, because we're all one generation. And that's some important shit, yo. I mean, who would have thought a ghetto kid with gold teeth and French braids from the hood would be in Vogue and GQ on the same month, in the same month? And that's when you got to figure out what's right for you, you know what I mean? And, you know, just because that's my thing, you know, and if it is your thing, you know, figure it out, do what you got to do, you know. I did what I did, and I made it in a positive way. And I feel like anybody could do it, straight up.
Don't give up, because a year ago, I was finna quit this shit. Like, it was gonna be like a hobby instead of a passion, you know? Because, I mean, I feel like after a certain point in an artist, whether they want to admit it or not, if they're not seeing results, they're gonna start doubting themselves. But I'm glad I kept going, because look, now, like, shit's paying off. So I think the main advice I give myself is just to not give up and keep striving.
So if you're grinding towards something, if you're grinding really hard towards something, make sure the grind is at least fun. Because if you go all in onto that grind, because of what you get out of it, and you're not happy when you get the things you get out of that grind, you're gonna feel way worse than way back at the beginning.
Hey, how about this? How about using that stuff that the world calls bullying? How about you use that as fuel and put a damn chip on your shoulder to never be fat again, to never be dumb again, and become who you're supposed to be? How about that?
You talk to people and they're content. They're like, oh, I'm happy with what I've got. I'm like, why? Because there's people who have a whole bunch more than you. And I was never content having a normal life. I wanted an exceptional life. I didn't want a normal car, a normal house, a normal girlfriend. I didn't want none of that. I was like, no. There's dudes out here that have the best. Why do they deserve the best and I don't deserve the best? I really believe that. And this is something I've always had inside me. I just didn't understand why I couldn't have the best stuff.
I give you some rules. Number 1, start your day with small ritual, like 10 push-ups. Then the day will start you. Number 2, plan small steps, not big steps. If you have too big goals and cannot achieve, you have nothing, and you kill your discipline. Number 3, be humble. You are not special. You are not king of world. You are not privileged. Humbleness, discipline, and willpower are different sides of one coin. Number 4, make every day a promise to your ancestors to serve them. They will give you direction. They will give you discipline. They will give you willpower.
When you're comfortable, you are at most danger. The comfort zone is somewhere you should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and dissatisfied. Anybody ever tell you, hey, look, you know what? Just be satisfied with what you got. Don't believe them. Get them away from you. You should never be satisfied with what you got. Because the attempt to get more makes you into something better.
Put some pressure on yourself. Get out here and get about it. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail. You gotta get real doggish. You gotta get downright funky if you wanna make it. If you wanna be ordinary, you ain't even gotta listen to me. Just go on about your business. If you think ordinary's cool, ain't no problem. But if you are sitting in this room and you have extraordinary aspirations, then you're gonna have to do extra. You have to decide if you are willing to do the things to put you in that category. Rich people don't sleep 8 hours a day. That's a third of your life. It ain't but 24 hours in a day. You cannot be sleep 8 hours a day. You can't live in LA and wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning. It's 11 o'clock on the East Coast. The stock market been open 2 hours. They already making decisions about your life and your ass was asleep.
Why can't I live good? I can't do this because I live in this way. No, nigga, it's up to you. Quit being a bitch about it. That's the hand you was dealt. You gotta take what you got. Like they say, when you got lemons, make lemonade. It's up to you. It's up to you to make lemonade. It ain't up to nobody else. Don't look at nobody else's life and try to see, oh, how could I, why I can't do this. I gotta work this job for the rest of my life. No, you don't. If you want to work that job for the rest of your life, that's on you. That's 100% on you. I'm telling you, I didn't want to work at TJ Maxx no more.
The fact that people feel stuck in an identity, the fact that people feel stuck in their past, people feel stuck based on their experiences. They feel as though their identity is constricted, like, oh, they always just hold themselves down by saying, I am who I always was. But the quote puts power into your choice. Like, I will become what I choose to be. So it's like the idea that you build yourself in whatever direction you want to go in. But the blame is on you. The blame is on you. So if you choose to be lame or a loser, you're going to choose to be that. If you choose to become a fucking demon, you're going to choose to be a fucking monster then.
It's all in your head. You determine what is a failure and you determine what a success is. Do not get caught up in the W's and the L's, okay? Once again, do not get caught up in the W's and the L's. It's not about the W's and the L's. It's about keep going. It's about being persistent. It is about the journey, okay? On your journey, I don't care if you then got 10 W's and 0 L's. How long was your journey? Okay, your journey was only a year. But if I look at this person's journey, their journey was 20 years and they got 1,000 W's, but they got 10,000 L's. My nigga, I'd rather be that person with 1,000 W's, because this person, yeah, he only had a journey for a year, which is boring, and then he only got 10 L's. Then he only got 10 W's. This person got 1,000 W's, but he got 10,000 L's, but his journey was for 20 years. It's not about the W's and the L's, it's about the journey. How long can you keep going?
And whatever you put your mind to, bro, you can do it. That's a fact. You gotta understand that we only got 24 hours in a day. We only got 7 days in a week. We got an average of 30 days in a month, 365 days a year. And the life expectancy that we have is up into 70. We don't have that much time on this earth. But while you here, it don't matter how hard it is, you know what I'm saying, how much you ain't getting no sleep, or how much you sweat doing your workout or whatever, or you feeling some type of way, you got to get up and go get it. You got to live the life you want to live, because it's just short, super short.
Taking this shit one day at a time, man. Day by day, man. Building this brick by brick. I'm trying to tell motherfuckers, but this type of shit don't happen overnight, bro. Never do, never will. You know how lucky you gonna get this shit happen overnight for you, bro?
The grind is really what's gonna be hard though, because everybody get comfortable, everybody be doing this, everybody be doing that. And the way I be thinking is that if I'm taking any breaks, there's somebody out there right now that's literally grinding his ass off and is gonna blow up anytime now. And he or she is dead at like working her or his ass off.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely.
Sacrifice temporary fun for permanent dreams, or sacrifice your permanent dreams for temporary fun. And the reality is a lot of you guys are willing to sacrifice your permanent dreams for some temporary fun. Yeah. And that temporary fun is never gonna get you fucking anywhere.
You've never looked at yourself in the mirror and said, you let you down. Until you get to that point, you let you down. You're not brave enough. You want to put it on somebody else. The reason why I'm not successful is because of my boss. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I'm not getting up on time. I'm not going to work on time. I'm not putting in 120% when I'm at work. I let me down. And when you get to the point where you can say you let you down, I don't care. Listen to me, no disrespect. I don't care about Glenn. That's not why I do what I do. And I love Glenn. I don't come here and do what I do so Glenn can affirm me, so he can give me a pat on my back. I care more about me than I care about what Glenn thinks about me.
Just like this right here was not built overnight, bro. It took us years to get where we at, and we still got a long way to go.
Anything you want, you can get, period. And you gotta wake up and tell yourself that every single day. Look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself what you really want. You're the one. And when you realize that, boy, I'm telling you, you're gonna be very powerful. Because you can control what you can control. The world is in your hands. And we're just waiting to see what you're gonna do with it.
You just get the f up, see what you want to do, tunnel vision. The parties, the distractions, all that. Because when you get, bro, I'm telling you, bro, once you get your hands on where you want to be at, you're going to feel it. And once you get to be able to take off, and once you feel some traction, you got to just keep going.
I think the best asset I have is I'm a grinder. You know what I mean? I'm dedicated to the lifestyle of going hard every day. And I've been since I was a teenager. So that's in me. We was raised to be grinders. That's what we identify with.
I mean, I'm on a different mission. Like I'm chasing the bag. I'm grinding every day. I'm barely sleeping. I love the pressure. You thinking I can't do something. Right. Thinking I ain't gonna be successful. I love that type of pressure.
We didn't get this far just to get this far.
You said, what's my next goal in a year?
Yeah.
Make more money, make more money, make more money.
So you don't got no way to do it? Like you just,
I mean,
that's how you doing it?
It's money that get printed everywhere. It's every different way to get it. Okay. You gotta be a hustler, you gotta get it all ways.
Master the 3 W's. You gotta want it, you gotta work it, and you gotta win it.
I know that's right.
Now, how bad do you want it? Because if you want it bad enough, you go work it. Then if you do those 2, you're gonna win.
I can't take a break even if I wanted to.
Like what do you mean?
Like I'm happy when I'm working.
Right.
I don't like chilling. Like I feel like when I'm chilling, somebody is like surpassing me. That's how my brain works. So I gotta keep going.
Just stay hungry, stay dedicated, like keep your head down and try to stay focused. I know it's hard, and even if you do get distracted, if that's your goal, that's your main goal, don't let that like sway you from your goal, and just I don't know, don't give up on your dreams, bro.
Every single one of y'all watching this video can be successful. You just gotta put in that work and have that mentality like, I can do this, I can. But this shit possible, bro. I started this shit with 0, twin. Like, I started with 0 subscribers, nigga. And we up 800,000, but that shit is crazy. Like, we all could goddamn be having motion in our own ways. Well, high risk come rewards. Like, you gotta take that risk, you gotta do what you wanna do. And you gotta accept the fact that it's a risk that you can possibly fail. And you gotta push through that shit. You can't fail and be like, all right, it's over with, I'm a bum. No, nigga, you gotta keep pushing. There's so many fucking millionaires in this world, my nigga. And you can be one, my nigga.
I'm gonna do my own hustling. I'm a go-getter. I'm a winner, and I'm gonna always find a way to come out on top, no matter what position you put me in.
The reward comes when you get down and you get on your grind. Do not complain about what you didn't get from the work you didn't put in.
Can you repeat that one more time?
Do not complain about what you didn't get because of the work you didn't put in.
Right.
I chose to do that.
And I'm a regular guy, just like everybody else that's listening. Don't ever think or believe that you gotta smoke what they smoke, drink what they drink, wear what they wear, be a part of whatever it is they made you do. And guess what? If it's considered something negative to me, but yet you're doing it and it makes you happy, I want you to do what makes you happy. Live your life. But once it's presented, or if it's ever, because a lot of stuff ain't presented, because people be like, yo, Reese ain't, you know. Yeah. So guess what? Everything about my life and my career has been done as a regular guy, still wearing Chuck Taylors, even though I could afford everything, and living my best life. Yes, sir. And where I'm at, I don't want your songs, I don't want your career, I don't want your house, your girl. I want everything that God has in mind for me. And I'm gonna get up every day and I'm gonna outwork everybody in the room, and I'm gonna go get it.
You know what's so funny? We want people to make guarantees to us, but we're not willing to make guarantees to ourselves. No, bro, I'm gonna say it again. Like somebody gave you a guarantee, $30, 30-day guarantee. In 30 days, if you don't make what they told you was gonna make, in 30 days you got an attitude, you want your money back. But you never demanded your money back from yourself.
You can't go back once you started this damn journey. You can only go forward. You got two choices. One, you get scared, you give up, and then you burn up. And the second one, you say, fuck it, fuck fear. Then you barrel through it. And when you come out on the other side, I guarantee you, you're gonna be stronger than you ever thought possible.
Once you quit, it rules out any chance of succeeding. The mere waking up every day, putting the next foot in front of the next foot, at least keeps you in the game.
People give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit and they give up. And I will not be the person who quit before I got what I wanted or what I needed or what I felt I was supposed to have.
I just feel like people are just not risky enough. People don't believe in themselves. I feel like it starts with you believing in yourself. It starts with you really saying, okay, I can do this. I can do the impossible. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's a mental thing where you really got to just sit down and be like, okay, I want to make it to the millions. People too safe. That's what it is. That's what it is. Like, motherfuckers wait for you to do it and then they want to do it. They don't want to be the first to do it.
The time is now. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
There's going to be points that people are going to mistake my confidence for arrogance because they don't understand the process I went through. And how much I had to believe in myself in order to make these things happen. I feel like you can will yourself into a good space. Things that are meant to happen will. And if you believe in yourself enough, you can help yourself learn. You can inspire, yourself in different ways where you can actually discipline yourself.
All this work that I've put in, it just really built me into someone that will never give up. And it paid off because I put in the work after that situation, and I'm back to where I want to be. I just got to shrug it off, and all the work that I've put in over this, I don't know how many years, I just feel like I need to believe in myself and everything that they haven't seen what I've been through or anything like that. So, I just continue to believe in myself and keep putting in the work.
I love when niggas bet against me. I love when people bet against me, bro. I love it, bro. Look, y'all remember when I was like 19, it was like, no, you never gonna have like your own shit going. And this really don't even mean shit, cause this is not what we grind for. This is just the little add-ons that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go so hard, it just come with it. When you go hard, bro, you grind, man. Like, you really just stay true to yourself, bro. These are just add-ons. I call them add-ons, bro. They just add on. You don't need it. I don't need it. You don't need it. We don't need it. But they add on because you grinded for this, bro. They bet against you and they lost their bread. You should have bet, yo, you did bad, gang. But I did better. You know what I'm saying? You do you, but I'm gonna do better though, you know?
I maybe want to actually do it 5 out of 10 times. But I do
maybe
it.
less, yeah.
But I do it. I just do it. I know what it's like to not want to do it. I get it. Shut up. I just start talking to myself. I go, come on. What are you talking about?
Do it.
If I was you, outside of you, knowing what I know, if I could read my mind, I'd be like, come on. You're just being lazy. Put your fucking shoes on. Yeah. Get a sweat going, and then you're going to feel pumped. Come on, man. You've done this a million times. And then invariably, I'll be in the middle of the workout. I'm sweating. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
And then I get into it. It's like, you got to push past that creepy resistance.
If you're worried about something that someone did to you years ago, you're being to yourself, man. You're not getting out there and squeezing that fucking soul out every day.
Yeah.
If you grind hard, man, I ain't got time to worry about your monkey ass. I ain't got time to worry about you, man. Because tomorrow, I got to go back to the grind. And tomorrow, I go back to the grind again and again and again and again.
What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the president. You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. You gotta outgrind them. You gotta get up earlier. You gotta stay up later. You gotta execute, and you gotta go from 70.
Create something that's always been there. It's always been inside of you trying to come out, but you've never wanted to unwrap it because it's too much fucking pain and commitment. You were scared you were gonna fail. You were scared if you started, you never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You knew it was there, but you never wanted to embark on it.
But there's no excuse. You said, E.T., I'm not that lion. You might be the ant, and the ant has very little, but he's determined. He's strong. He has a dream and a goal, and he'll do whatever it takes. And I need you to understand that the bigger your dream is, the earlier you're gonna have to get up.
You want something really bad, and you keep trying, and you keep trying, and you keep trying, and on the 10th try, you don't get it still. And then you say, okay, it must be a sign that I need to stop doing what I need to do. But what if you didn't know that on your 11th try, you would have made it. You would have made it happen and got what you wanted to get. So I feel like persistence is important, because if you really truly love something and you truly believe, you should just do it for the love, and you don't get to where you're going, you still were doing something you love. So persistence is very important, for sure.
The story continues. So if you fail on Monday, the only way it's a failure on Monday is if you decide to not progress from that, right? So to me, that's why failure is not existent. Because, if I fail today, okay, I'm going to learn something from that failure, and I'm going to try again on Tuesday. I fail, and I'm going to try again on Wednesday.
Some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who've had the most failures. J.K. Rowling's, who wrote Harry Potter. Her first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it was finally published. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots during his career.
It's the only way to learn. You have to fail. Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful. I tell people this all the time. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the world, he took 946 game-winning shots. 946 times since he was in high school, the ball has been in his hand to take the game-winning shot with no time on the clock. He has only made 146 of those. He has missed over 700 times, but he has made 146. You know what they write about? When he make it. They write about when you make it. You have to fail. Matter of fact, when you fail, be glad about it. Every time you fail, you're one step closer. So every time you fail, say, whew, got that out the way. Go to the next one. Fail again, okay, I got 2 out the way. What's gonna happen is if you just keep swinging, you're gonna get a hit.
But he once said, I have failed over and over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed. These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you.
Maybe when you go truly crazy, you can enjoy the bad times as much as you can enjoy the good times, because there's no light without dark.
And so if someone says, you're not like everyone else, then you can just reframe that as like, I am exceptional. And that's not a bad thing. And I think most people have the potential to be exceptional. And because most people are peculiar in their own way. They just stifle that because they want to be accepted by most people, but in so doing, never accomplish what they want to do because they conform. And so, like, if there's probably a lot of things about the world or even your world around you that you're like, this never made sense to me, but then you do it anyways. And I think that a lot of innovation and a lot of what makes people exceptional is feeling, thinking that thought or seeing that thing and then being like, I don't think I'm going to follow that rule anymore. I was more miserable trying to make everyone else happy than I am now with everyone else unhappy with me.
Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field. All the homies texting and calling and trying to make you feel bad about being so focused. It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future. You do the work now. Do the work now. And all of the shit that you could ever want to do for your family, your kids, your loved ones, it's all going to be on a whole nother stratosphere. It's time to stay focused, man.
And you get up and you go, even if it gets knocked down, you just keep going, you're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet.
You still got work to do.
Just doing it makes you do more. Like, do more hard shit makes you do more hard shit.
Yeah.
Understand that you want it bad, so you're willing to put into work and do things you don't want to do. It's what makes you have that confidence that you know how to push through, and the mentality that I'm the type of dude to get shit done. Like, I'm not gonna waste my day just sitting around a fucking hotel room. No, I'm gonna go to work.
Cause it's so crazy what can happen, like, when you don't give up. Like, when you don't give up, bro, everything that you've been working towards start falling into place, like, slowly, bro. Imagine if I would have gave.
Good times don't last forever. Neither do the bad times. It's gonna come, it's gonna go, and you just have to be ready to ride the storm and enjoy it for what it is.
If you in the situation that you don't want to be in, an environment that you don't want to be in, bro, you're gonna have to stay down. You're gonna have to buckle up, no breaks, every single day, bruh.
I call it sacrifice. We sacrifice all our life to be the best in the world. All about sacrifice. All about.
Reminder that if you want to be exceptional, you're going to be different from everyone else. That's what makes you exceptional. You can't fit in and also be exceptional. Both have discomfort. When you fit in, you have internal conflict because you're not being 100% you. When you're exceptional, you have external conflict because everyone sees you as different. Pick one. When your friends start to say, you've changed, remember it's because they don't know how to say, you've grown.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing? Like, every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying. Because I'm trying to get it.
Damn, Ron, come on! What's the matter with you?
Tomorrow. Do it tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow.
If you want to be great, you want to be the baddest motherfucker ever at what you do, you can be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so fucking obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
That's the truth.
It takes every second of your fucking life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of fucking people. It is. But if you want to fucking go to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you fucking do, you have arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where fucking people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning?
God made you different. Just go be different. You get paid to be different. People pay you to be different. Weird people make money. Regular people don't make money. Regular people make regular money. If God made you exceptional, go be exceptional at whatever it is. That's how you become. People pay for expertise. They pay for exceptional people. They don't pay regular people. If you focus in on being regular, you're going to have a regular life. It's nothing wrong with that. But if you aspire to something more than regular, you got to go be extraordinary. The difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people is one word: extra. If you put extra.
Listen to me, no alarm clock needed. When Glenn said 6 o'clock, I don't know how it happened, jet lag and all, went to sleep about 3 and the body just boom, 5:40, woke me up. Hey guys, time to get up. We gotta go to the lobby at 6 o'clock. 9 o'clock a.m. call, 11 o'clock our time. I don't know what happened, but boom, 5 minutes before 11, the body woke me up. No alarm. I haven't used an alarm clock in over 20 years. What is it? Internally, Eric, I want to be successful. I want to execute. I want to make all my dreams become a reality. I want to do everything I said I'm going to do. So my appetite increases. It gets stronger every year. I want more every year. I want to do more every year. I want to help more every year. I want to be bolder. I want to be better. I want to be stronger every single year.